Thank you very much. Only in the minus 30s. Thanks, Aisling. All right, so if you're eating well, you've got a really healthy lifestyle, you're exercising, you're drinking lots of water, but you just feel exhausted and you can't lose weight, maybe you're even gaining weight, it all turns out you may have problems with your adrenal glands. And Natasha Iyer, Dr. Natasha Iyer is in with us from Cronus Apollo, which is an anti-aging wellness and medical aesthetics clinic. And she says that that may be your problem and you need to deal with it like now. Thank you for coming in.
You're welcome.
And there
Tara.
are ways you can deal with it, but we should first start off with talking about what adrenal fatigue is.
Okay. Adrenal fatigue is a naturopathic diagnosis, and it embraces a host of symptoms that we present with and have no medical diagnosis to attach to it.
What kind of symptoms?
So symptoms like being tired, trying to catch on to your energy, but it's just eluding you. So your body's demanding rest, you give it rest, and you're still finding that you're not feeling quite right. Feeling overwhelmed, not coping and struggling to cope with your life like you used to, feeling like you're burning out, wearing out, and just you don't have low iron, you don't have a low functioning thyroid, and yet there's nothing that makes sense. You're taking longer to recover from coughs and colds, you're developing maybe some allergies or intolerances to food or scents or caffeine, alcohol. You're gaining weight, the big one, as you mentioned, and there's no real explanation for that. You're exercising, you're eating well, you're having incredible difficulty losing weight. That's another concern that people present with, and we'll often look at them and try and find out exactly what it is.
So how do you know that it's adrenal fatigue and not chronic fatigue syndrome?
First of all, you need a proper medical evaluation to make sure that there is no medical diagnosis attached to your symptoms. I mean, it could be a variety of medical reasons. Now, we're talking about something that borders within a normal range, but a low normal range. Excuse me, which is why I say you have to make sure that you have no medical diagnosis first and foremost.
So go to your doctor first, get checked out with what, blood tests?
Get a full physical examination,
Okay.
have a full history taking, get your blood tested, make sure that you're medically healthy.
Okay, and then if everything comes up clear, then should you
And
go
that's
to-
usually the person that fits into this syndrome of adrenal fatigue. And naturopathic medicine is to keep our bodies healthy and prevent us from getting unwell,
Okay.
as opposed to us conventional medical doctors who treat illness and concrete abnormalities within the body.
What causes it?
Stress. Stress in this modern life that we choose to live. You know, good stress, bad stress, our body sense it all the same. We're going from morning till night, we're, you know, rush. We're trying to juggle many balls in the air. And sometimes you wish you could just stop the world, get off and take a rest and then get back on, but we can't quite do
Yeah,
that.
that doesn't work.
So this is where a wellness team and a wellness and holistic approach to your health comes into play,
Okay.
where you're getting proper attention to your nutrition and your nutritional health, your supplements, and your body functions.
You brought some things today that you treat the adrenal fatigue with. So why don't you tell us about things we can do to help ourselves once we've been diagnosed
First
with it?
of all, relax and you time. I absolutely recommend yoga. I think that's one of the key starting points because you can get fit and relax and get a mind-body connection established all in one fell swoop. And in this world of multitasking, that's a really good way to start.
Okay.
Eating healthily, there's a very particular way we should be eating for optimal health. And we also tend to run low on certain key vitamins and minerals. So some of them are, well, we'll start with the vitamins here.
We can just leave them down here
Okay.
and then we'll be able to get a shot of
Okay.
them. So-
B vitamins. Actually, most vitamins and minerals need to be in good balance in your body for optimal functioning.
Okay, so the B's.
And then there's thyroid support with minerals like selenium, magnesium, trace elements. And then there's herbal support.
Okay.
So herbal support, if we think about herbs having medicinal value, things like ginger, for example, can have a healing effect on the body, and it's even used in things like Gravol now because we know it treats nausea.
Okay.
And the reason I wanted to talk about herbs today is because people think that they're innocent, and if they have a medicinal effect on the body, you still need to watch out for cautious use of it and be
Right.
monitored for side effects of it. So herbs like holy basil in your tea is
That's
a very
right, that's
nice
this.
calming herb, and it helps regulate your blood sugar, helps your stress, has a nice calming effect on the
Tulsi
body.
rose. And it does taste really good, by the way. It's I have a little bit in
Fragrant
my-
and quite relaxing in fragrance.
And then you brought some aromatherapy
I
as well.
brought aromatherapies because it works on the same principle as herbs in that they're extracts from plants, and they can have calming, healing effects on the body, and they just help rebalance us. So rather than, drink a tea or use herbs, we can also use aromatherapy blends, and these are very, very nice combinations.
All right, we need to mention as well, you're going to be at the Calgary Health Show that's happening February 9th and 10th at the Calgary Roundup Center. She's going to be talking about anti-aging health. I mean, this all works into it, right?
It works into it because aging of the body is a function of how well we take care of it and how inflamed we allow ourselves to get. And that's what I'll be talking about, how adrenal fatigue fits into aging of the body and accelerates how old we look, how old we feel.
Okay, you could go to that website, cronusapollo.com, and there are links to adrenalfatigue.org as well if you want to find out some more about that. Dr. Natasha Iyer from Cronus Apollo, thank you so much. We're right back.